guys get to see at what point Nugget goes to bed. The sun is no longer in the sky, and at this point, it's almost completely dark. Okay, so dusk is really hitting, and Nugget is going to go to bed any minute now. Because at this point, it's getting close enough to darkness that Nugget is considering going to bed. She doesn't like going to bed. She's moody like that. She doesn't like being told when it's bedtime. She won't listen to the roosters when they tell her when to go to bed. So, why would she listen to anyone else, right? She's a goose after all. She decides when she wants to go to bed. Excuse me for the movement. I'm wearing my robe. I'm trying to close it. Just, in case there's some mosquitoes. Trying to keep the exposure to mosquitoes at a minimum. So, Pretty Bird over here. Not over here. Because the chickens went at this big hill of this grass that I've been tearing out over time, right? Pretty Bird came over here. And I'm just like, all right, just trying to grab the stuff that the chickens had messed up and put it back on the hill. And Charlie was following Pretty Bird and stood right on top of it. Okay. Let's see. There's a hill right there of just straw, hay, whatever you call it, dead grass. Pretty Bird, it's really mad at me when I'm over here. Ever since Charlie's been on top of that thing, he went over and started making all kinds of noises at her. And he's getting so mad at me for being over here. He wants to bite my feet and my legs. Stop it. I'm not wearing my best pants. I'm wearing leggings. It hurts. It hurts when I wear leggings. He nips. He's nipping. Stop it. No. Pretty stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. See? He's like mad about it. See that communication between him and Charlie? They're literally behaving like a pair. You can tell Pretty Bird is much more responding to his Canada Goose side than he is his domestic goose side. But it's kind of strange, right? Hey, buddy. You done being a butt? Nope, he's not. Not done being a butt. See how he's pushing forward and he's putting his head down? He's trying to get around me so he can get at my legs. Quit it! Quit it! Goes past Blue, going over to Charlie. And I think he's trying to show her that hill of stuff, trying to be like, look, this could be our nest. Let's go. I really think that's what's going on over here. Hi, Bruce. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Do you have an appointment? Hello. I think Pretty Bird's trying to get one of the females to nest for him. No, Pretty Bird, there is a goose sitting on a nest inside the coop, right? You can go protect her if she'll let you. Ain't that pretty? It's the sound I used to make for my little dove babies. Every time I'd feed them. I didn't do that for them to do any kind of recall when they got older. I did this so that once the time came to release them, I could help them orient a little bit to where food is. Because I was doing a soft release with the guidance of a rehabber. Because they were maxed out around that time. And I had enough experience raising birds and being willing to take guidance and everything else. The rehabber had me do it. Stop it. Stop it. Boys, go play. I'm gonna have to go at this tomorrow or something. But at that point, I might even keep somebody locked up inside the coop while I work. Nope. You're being a butt tonight. My goodness, Pitbird. You're being mean. I got a feeling I'm gonna have a bruise by the end of the night. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Stop it. Stop it. See? That's what she does. I swear she's leading him on. See his reaction? He thinks that she's gonna use it as a nest. Pretty Bird's just thinking that this is great. You know? And he's beating me up because I'm ripping grass out of the ground and throwing it over there onto what he thinks might potentially be a nest. I really think that he's trying to figure it out. And he's kind of feeling anxious about it. So he's mad at me for messing with it. Don't do it. Come on, buddy. Don't be mean. Hey, look, there's another pile. Why don't you care about that pile? Huh? What, because the girls haven't stepped on it? You're being mean tonight. Why are you being so mean? Hmm? Hmm? Why are you being so mean? Yes, you boys too. You be nice. Both of you. Both of you boys be nice. You hear me, Delta? No challenging. You too, Delta. I'm sorry. Sorry, you're Delta. Let go. Hey, Bree Bird. You guys coming? Let's go. Don't attack. Don't attack. Let's just walk. Come on. Come on, babies. Bree Bird's always got to go check on his ladies. I really think Pretty Bird's obsessed with Charlie. Notice how he went all the way back there to be with Charlie? Those two, I think, are an but not yet breeding because Charlie's too young. I do have one breeding goose, and I'm super excited about it. Nugget, did you go to bed yet? Need to check on Nugget. So now that it's getting dark, I turned on the flashlight. Now that it's getting dark, Nugget most likely has just gone inside. You guys saw she was still out like a couple minutes ago. Yeah. Nugget's in bed. Hey, Nugster. Hey, Nugster. Buck, 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 buck. Hey, Nugget. You're so pretty. Good girl. Right, and then we've got Layla over here. Hi, Layla. Hi, Layla. Hi, mamas. Hi, mamas. Layla is sitting on some goose eggs. She's incubating them. She's being a good mama. Yes, you are. Yes, you are being a good mama. I'm so proud of you, Layla. You've been sitting on them eggs all day, like a good goose mama. Good girl. Don't worry, I'll be here to help you out. I'll bring you snacks. Here, eat your dandelions. You gotta get your strength up. You gotta be able to hang out and raise them babies. Come on, you don't have a gander helping you. Because my ganders are morons. I'm talking about my African ganders. The two big ones, the twins, those two don't really have very strong instincts when it comes to protecting their female. She's got great instincts for nesting so far. I set down those 5 eggs. She added 1 and then started full-blown incubation last night. The day before, she was mostly starting to incubate them, but she wasn't like diligent about it yet, you know? And now she's a broody goose. Got 1 more egg today. Only got 4 chicken eggs today. So not as many as usually. Well, not as many as we're starting to get now. But our girls are starting to get back into the swing of laying eggs. Which is great because it's spring, ladies. Let's go. Come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Mama needs eggs. Yeah. Well, I guess that's not a good spot for the water. Here you go, Layla. Do you want some? Go ahead, Layla. I'm trying not to get pecked in the head by this goof. Yeah, you. I see the devil in your eyes. There you go, Layla. There you go, Mama. There's a snack. Eat it on your own if you want to. Want me to rip it up for you? Is it easier? Hmm? Layla. Here you go, Layla. Have some kale, okay, Mama? Yes, my good girl. Layla. Layla. Here. Eat some num-nums. Come on, Layla. Come on, Layla. Eat, Mama. Yes, you. Come on. Eat. Okay. Well, I love you, sweetie girl. I love you. You're a good mama. Yes, you are. Good job. You're doing a good job. I'm so proud of you. Good girl. I'll leave you be. I hope you'll eat your kale. Miss Layla is currently sitting on some eggs, working on incubating them. Actually, I need to take that water bowl. Definitely cannot leave this here tonight. She's doing an outstanding job. She's gone completely broody now. She's sitting on 6 eggs last time I checked earlier today. She's being an absolute sweetheart. She's very protective of her nest with anyone else, but for some reason she is allowing me to come near her nest and to interact with her and even to pick on the eggs. Hi! Hello! What? I'm sorry. Could you stop whispering? I'm just kidding. Anyway, she's doing a really good job, and I'm very proud of her. Very excited for the babies. I'm goofy like that. I absolutely love and adore geese. I think geese are the best birds out there. Even though I end up with a decent amount. Really, dude? Watch where you're going. Get your nose out of the air. Get your nose out of the sky, and you won't trip over stuff all the time. Oh, you grumpies. Oh, you big grumpies. Oh, my grumpy. Alrighty. Get this turned on. Oh, looky there. I haven't seen little geckos in a while. You guys see them running up right next to the window? Right there? Hey, come on, phone, focus right there. Little tiny little house gecko. Running up the wall. We actually did have a there's another one. Look at that. They must have all recently woken up because the weather's gotten nice and warm. Look at them. Cute little tiny boogers. Yes, little one. Hi. Hey, babies. Run away. Anyway. They're adorable. I absolutely love reptiles as well. We do have a bearded dragon. And I love all kinds of animals. Like I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, but I find tarantulas fascinating. There's all these different tarantulas, like old world, new world. Some of them have the ability to like shoot their hair at you and like cause some serious irritation all the way into your lungs and problems. Like they're interesting creatures. Now, do I like having spiders around me? Yes, I'm using the light from you guys to check around me. No, I don't. I don't like having spiders around me. But am I going to freak out? Unless it's sitting on my head, on my face, like on me, and I wasn't expecting it. No. You know? Um, I'm not going to go playing or cuddling with spiders or holding them, but they're part of the ecosystem and we need them. So I don't see the point in hating them. Really don't hate any animals. I dealt with scorpions in Arizona, and actually our move was delayed because my child, my daughter, was stung 4 times by a scorpion while she was sleeping. It was like right when we were about to move, she got stung like the day before, and we were basically grounded for a week because we could recover. So, yeah, give her time to make sure that she was solid. She was having a reaction, not an allergic reaction, but it wasn't like she was stung and it was just like a bee sting. We wanted to make sure that we weren't like somewhere in the middle of nowhere between two states or whatever, or between a bunch of towns, having no idea where we are. If for some reason she got worse, you know what I mean? She was okay, but still, she was reacting to it more than like a bee sting. And we wanted to make sure that if he needed medical care, that we would be where we know the area. So we remained in that house an additional period of time to ensure, you know, that she could be comfortable, rest, and be okay. What, Delta? What is it, handsome? Yep, this is happening. Sorry, guys. Had to do that. Thank you for coming to bed, guys. I didn't even have to argue with you tonight. Good babies. Go ahead, go get a treat. Mama got you guys some num-nums. Ready? Close this while I go out so they don't escape again. So I can go ahead and go turn off the water real quick. And then start taking care of everybody for bedtime. Bedtime. It smells like barbecues and nature. Come on. There we go. Anyway, y'all want to see something funny? So, if you saw my earlier live stream, you will have seen that I did not clean this pool yet. I just emptied it. I'm going to finish cleaning it in the morning. But I did empty this pool, and I cleaned it out. And that water was beautifully clean. Look at it now. End of the day. Do you know why it already looks nasty? Mud, ladies and gentlemen. Mud. It's not just poop. It's mud, too. And I'm only saying that and pointing that out because, for whatever reason, there's always going to be somebody that thinks that the only thing that makes water dirty is poop when you have birds, which is not the case, you know? So, figured I'd let you guys know that it is mud that's making my water nasty. You guys stealing treats again? You know you're so busted, right? For you to look out? Yeah, you failed, huh? I know, Charlie. What do you mean, no? You didn't give them a heads up when I was walking in. You saw me coming. You saw the light. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, Charlie. Shh. Little mischiefs. So that they do this every evening. They go over to the feed bags. They know that's where I keep the feed. Because Pretty Birds taught them about that, and they shove their heads in and they just steal the feed. And it always cracks me up. They do this in the evenings. And many times they still have food left over from earlier in the day. But oh no. They gotta go directly to the feed bag. Excuse me. The hell was that? Give me that. The bird's getting into the cracked corn now. Here, you have Delta getting into the scratch grains. Interestingly enough, the geese never show any interest into the layer feed, like the crumbles. They never show any interest for the crumble. I think that's interesting. Not trying to say anything. Not trying to insinuate anything. Because now, Pretty Bird, I'm not wearing my baggy pants. It hurts when you nibble on my legs. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, you. What? What? Got some shoveling to do. Hey, Layla, I'm sorry. See how he'll react to Layla. Pretty Bird is reacting to Layla, sitting on her nest. What'd you think, buddy? What do you think, Pretty Bird? Laid eggs, huh? Huh? Yeah. Well, the other goose always came from Mama. Mama always brought the goslings in, huh? Yeah. And get to witness the process before you get to do it yourself next year. Right? Now, if Pretty Bird ends up, like I think is going to happen, if he ends up mating with Charlie and the eggs end up not being fertile, I will switch out eggs for them. I will most likely go ahead, even with their first clutch, and take like 2 or maybe 3 eggs and take them aside and incubate them inside and replace them with another goose's eggs that I know for sure are fertile. The reason why I will do that is because there's a good chance that Pretty Bird might not be able to procreate, as in not physically able, but that he's not going to be fertile. Like he can still mate and do everything else, but he may not be capable of fertilizing the egg. And if that turns out to be the case, I still want him to get to have that experience of having goslings, his own goslings, in his opinion, his own goslings, that he'll get to raise up with his mate. He's waited long enough for that to happen. He's way long overdue to have his own babies. He's desperate to have a mate. He's desperate to have babies. He's desperate to finally get to that point. At this point, Pretty Bird is fixing to turn 4. And usually, male Canada geese will mate by the time they're 2. So they've usually found a mate. Now, Pretty Bird is already 2 years past that, but keep in mind, Pretty Bird is half domestic goose. Domestic geese generally. Hey, that's not very nice, hitting my soda over like that. What's that all about? Are you okay? Come on, drink water. Let's go. Let's go drink water. Move it. I don't like it when you do that. Let's go. Come on. Hey, bud. Num nums. Pretty Bird. Butthead. Butthead. Here. Water. Use the water. I want to have one of Pretty Bird's babies. Okay? I want to have his bloodline continue if possible. But I'm not going to know if he's capable of procreating if he doesn't have a mate or he doesn't mate with a female and gets the chance to try to fertilize an egg. And the thing is that Layla did not accept him. These two guys got to her first, and these two guys were chasing her off and keeping her away from Pretty Bird, which meant that Pretty Bird ended up not getting to mate with her, even though both of these ones made it with Layla. Pretty Bird didn't get to. Pretty Bird actually almost got to her yesterday, but he didn't. So, like I said, it's one of those things where it's been a long time waiting for him. He's been wanting to mate all this time. So, like I said, I will add a couple of guaranteed fertilized eggs to their clutch when the time comes to make sure that even if his own are not fertile, he's not capable of fertilizing, so that he'll still end up having babies that he can raise. There's also a chance that Pretty Bird, instead of having no fertility, has low fertility, meaning that he might be capable of having babies, but it might not happen the first time he tries. It might not happen within the first year of him mating. It might even take years for him to biologically have his first offspring. Because much like when humans have issues conceiving, and when it's on the male side of the issue, and the female is fully capable, but the male has some issue with um, fertilizing the egg, then sometimes the issue is not he can't, it's he has a harder time, and that can come in different levels. Sometimes low fertility can mean that, like, squirt. Well, then come on. She's calling for them. There they are. See? You didn't get left behind. You go, squirt. Squirt. Anyway, so Pretty Bird could, like, just because he mates with a goose and doesn't immediately have offspring, doesn't necessarily mean that we're on a not fertile sentence. And I will try to find out if there's a way for me to find out if he's fertile. So that if that's possible. So I'm curious if that's possible for me to find out if he's capable of procreation. All right, I'm gonna set you guys down here. Yeah, they went into like. By the way, good evening. How you doing? um, yes, I heard that that's like super common for geese to do. That like even though many domestic geese are more likely to like domestic geese are more likely to mate with another breed, but if they have the choice of breeding with their own kind, they will choose their own kind over breeding with another breed, from what I hear. Yeah. But that's the thing is I never knew with Pretty Bird what he would want. You need to quit nibbling my ankles. You little ankle biter. He's been an ankle biter today. All day today he's been an ankle biter, and I'm wearing leggings right now. So I've got no protection. Go steal food. Go on. Go snack. Stop it. No. Stop it. Nope. You okay? Bert, are you okay? He was having a hard time swallowing the kale a minute ago. Make sure he's okay. I wanted to show you something, actually. I'm really glad that you came online. Pretty Bird, come over there. Nope. Nope. No. I'm not dealing with you biting your feet while I'm trying to show something to someone. No. 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 Pretty Bird, down. Down. Stay. Stay. All right. Now to the well-behaved one. Okay. Check this out. Tell me if this is kind of crazy. I'm sitting like she doesn't even react. Like she does not care that I'm here. She barely knows me. Like she's been what, like a little over a month? Like a little over a month. And she hisses at the pets. She hisses at the other geese. She'll hiss at the chickens, but she doesn't hiss at me. Yeah, I know. I think it's strange too, Layla. Anyway, all right, now watch this. Look at that. I can pet her. Can you two knock it off? Anyways, I can pet her and like, and the most that she'll do is nibble on my jewelry. She'll nibble on my jewelry, but that's it. She won't like bite down. She's nibbling. She's not biting. And like earlier when I was doing the video and stuff, did go ahead. It's okay, Layla. I'm sorry. And she did go ahead and start plucking out her down. And she's been staying on her nest all day. She came off the nest for maybe 10 minutes today. So I think she's officially gone broody. Sorry, Layla. I know, right? That's what I'm wondering too, because I'm like, she doesn't know me. I know she was raised by humans. So I assume that helps, right? But she was raised by a child. Their family, it's the little girl that raises their geese. So she was raised by a child. And she doesn't, she's not like super friendly to the point where she like comes to me all the time or anything like that. She'll come over for like food or whatever. Not really for cuddles, sometimes here and there, but generally she's, you know, she's just more like standoffish a little bit, but not as much as Squirt. And I mean, Squirt started out almost identical to her, and she's been with me what now, a year and a half, and I can barely get her to eat out of my hand once in a while. Me too. She's my golden goose. Anyway, I wanted to show you real quick because I remember that we were talking about whether or not she was truly broody or not, because she the other day was off the eggs for like a good hour, but today she was only off the eggs for maybe 10 minutes, and I paid attention to it all day, and she didn't get off the eggs again. Like, she's been on those eggs all day. She hasn't budged. Um, she's completely lined the nest with her down. I don't know how well you could see it in the video or not just now in the live on the camera, whatever the word is. But I think the broody has finally kicked in. Now, the interesting part that I'm wondering about is that I had added 5 eggs to the nest. Now there are 6, and I'm wondering if the reason why her broodiness didn't kick in yet was because she was already in the process of making another egg. You know, being a good mama. And she's been doing this perfectly. She's been doing this like probably every 30 minutes or so. She like every 30 minutes to an hour she'll get up, and then she'll do her little butt wiggle when she sits back down. But every 30 minutes or so she'll get up and she'll turn some of her eggs. Like every 30 minutes or so she'll get up and she'll turn like 3 or 4 of the eggs. And then she'll sit back down. And a lot of times she'll turn almost like she's, what I noticed is most of the time she seems to be turning clockwise. Like her face is like over here then, and then it's over here, and then over there, and then over there. And she always turns the eggs that are like in a certain area. Anyway, thought it was interesting. To me it is, because this is my first time having a broody goose. At this point, I'm thinking about letting her have the other 3 that I have. Oh, I know. She's doing so good. Exactly. But the thing is that I had taken her eggs from her because this chicken, this young times, Rosemary likes to eat eggs, raw eggs. Not always, but sometimes. So I was worried that while Layla would be laying eggs and collecting the eggs, I was worried that Rosemary or one of my other chickens would peck into it, because my chickens were showing the kind of interest in those eggs that I didn't like. So I wanted to accumulate the eggs for her, and then I would try and see if she would go broody if I gave her some. And I did, and she went broody now. I mean, she'd already laid, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She's laid 12 eggs, totaling out. I think it's completely acceptable for her to stop at this point. Like, I'm not trying to encourage her to lay a never-ending number of eggs. Me taking the eggs was not, you know, me taking the eggs had to do with me trying to protect them, not with me trying to get as many eggs as possible. And oh my God, dude, literally, I read online, if you continue taking the eggs, American buffs will lay up to like 30 or 40 eggs. And I was like, ouch. Like, she sits there and she pants when she's laying an egg. Like, she has to put a lot of effort into it. You know what I mean? Like, she's experiencing the cramping and everything to get the egg out. And I'm like, that's a lot of eggs. Right? It is hard on them. And I kind of, like, I get wanting to get a bigger clutch out of them. But, like, 40? Like, you're going to push them to lay 40 eggs? Really? I don't know. That just, I don't know. I feel like 12, based on my research for wild geese. For wild geese. Oh yeah, I've been Um, I've been giving her darn it, what's the word? The cracked oyster shells and chicken eggshells in her feed. And then I also put yes. When you just go blank. But I also put a small bowl of water and a small bowl of food next to her nest. And like overnight, I can see her nibbling from the food and the water and like taking little sips and taking little bites here and there. And I'm hoping that maybe by me just leaving something close to the nest, thank you. I'm just hoping that she's not gonna like lose as much weight and that she's gonna, not struggle as much hatching out them eggs. Because geese really do starve themselves while they're incubating the eggs. I mean, she's literally got a pile of dandelions and a pile of kale laying there. I feel like I'm a 4-year-old that's trying to be nice to the mama goose and bring her treats. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get her some dandelions. She had a pile that was like 4 times the size of that one. She already ate it all. But like, you know, I gotta get this up real quick. Ah, darn it. And yes, this is me doing it one-handed. Hold on. I use my feed bags as trash bags. There we go. Sorry. Anyway, I'm just so proud of her. She hasn't hissed at me once. Whenever I'm there, she'll like, if a cat comes close or a chicken comes too close, she'll nip at them and hiss at them. And I'll be sitting right there and she'll hiss and nip at them, but not at me. And I just think it's great. And I mean, based on some things I've seen on the internet and read on the internet, she should be at least somewhat defensive. But it seems like she's either just a very docile goose by personality, or maybe it's the breed. I don't know. I like to pretend that like that. See, in my mind, I'm the chosen one. My little fantasy world. Of course. Whatever. What we did, shuffling away. And yes, usually I don't take this long. Well, yeah, that's usually what they do. You trusting us or not, I think. I think it just has to do with normal natural instincts. If you're not the mate, you're not supposed to be near the nest, So it makes sense. Like I said, I'm expecting Pretty Bird to turn into a complete and total butthead, and for my Canadas to hate me, and for all of my geese to basically just be mean to me when the time comes for them to have their own nests. But for some reason, she just has a different personality about it. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm lucky because this is my first time having a broody goose and the first time having a goose hatching out eggs. And I mean, I feel like this is like the ideal situation. Like I get to be there with her, I get to be nice with her. Ooh, the other thing I was wondering, the other thing I was thinking about why she might be acting like this was that maybe the reason she's nice to me is because her ganders, are not protecting her. Delta and Echo have shown no interest in staying over here with her. So part of me has wondered if she sees me as a substitute protector when I'm around. That's the other thing I was thinking. Because, I mean, he's made it with both of these doofuses over here. And neither one of them has really shown much interest in coming over and protecting her. I've even tried to have them stay over here overnight. But you see what I mean? She had a protector, and that was the one that was allowed to be near the nest. And at this point, I don't know if she would hiss at them or not if they came near the nest at this point. So, dude, yesterday I had my hopes up so much. Pretty Bird jumped in a pool and he almost got to her. She had made it with the African ganders, and Pretty Bird was climbing up on her. And Charlie jumps in, so I'm trying to reach in and keep Charlie away so she doesn't beat her up while Pretty Bird tries to mount her. She was submitting, but the other ganders were getting in the way and were getting mad that Pretty Bird was trying. So Pretty Bird ended up just kind of halfway humping her side. And then she jumped out. And I was like, darn it! Just one time. One time, let him. I was like, oh man. That could have been the Pretty Bird baby, but nope. No, you cannot come and bite my feet. You cannot bite my feet. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Of course, Charlie is right there with him, ready to do whatever he thinks is a good idea. Those two are like two peas in a pot. They're always together. Like, you see, Blue is over there right now. She's doing her own thing. She'll stay close to them, but Charlie is always right there with Pretty Bird. Most of the time, most of the day, Pretty Bird and Charlie are like, they behave like a mated pair. The only thing they're not doing is mating. But they totally behave like a mated pair. It's so strange. There's this one breeder who said that extremely rarely, Canada goose female might mate at 1 year old. Now here's the thing. Charlie isn't even 1 yet. She'll be 1 in May. So right at the beginning of May, she'll be 1, like end of April, beginning May. I'll have to look at my messages to figure out exactly when she was born. What date again? Her and Blue hatched. But she'll be 1 this May. And I can't help but have a part of me that kind of hopes that her and Pretty Bird will start mating this year. You know, and just be like, get lucky and have the exception to the rule happen on my land. Don't want her to do anything before she's ready. Like, not just like mentally or whatever, but like physically. There's got to be a reason why Canada geese don't mate, have nests and eggs until they're 2 years old. There's got to be a reason for it. You two are so cute together, you know that? You make the perfect cute little pair. You need to quit biting my legs. Stop biting. No biting. No biting. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hi, Delta. Hey, come here. Let's go see Layla. Come on. Let's go see Layla. Your girlfriend's in here. Let's go. Delta. You're acting like I'm being mean to you. Come on. Delta. Follow him through my legs. Come on. I'm curious. The other part of me is wondering if maybe the African ganders are not protecting her because they're so bonded to each other. These two are bonded to each other like they're a couple. Did I just bust you guys? Did I out you? Did I say too much? They're just like so bonded. Really convinced that Echo was a female because they acted like a pair, you know? And then they turned out both of me a male, and I was like, okay, they don't have a mate yet. And then one of them made it Layla, and I was like, oh, I guess one of them will be Layla's mate. But then I saw them both made her, and they've continued to both mate her, and neither one minds the other one mating with Layla. Like, they're basically cheering each other on when they mate with her. Like, there's no problems. Yeah, it is strange, isn't it? And it's not like they don't fight. They have their moments. They fight sometimes, but they literally will take turns. It makes no sense. Like, what's the point in researching about geese if they go and do random crap like this? Stuff that doesn't make sense. You're Pretty Bird. Now, in my opinion, Pretty Bird just looks really confused when he checks out Layla in the nest. He's just like over there, and I swear he's just like, "Are those mine? Are they mine? Can I have them? Like when they hatch, can I have one?" Like, I swear, Pretty Bird's just like, are you planning on like looking into adoption? Like, I feel like that's what Pretty Bird's doing. And the other thing I thought was interesting is that the Canada geese don't seem to be attacking her when she's on her nest. Because at one point I busted them over here, and they were just over there, and I came over to get them away from her, but they weren't doing anything. She just sits there. I still don't want them hanging out over here because she doesn't like you guys. Come on, let's go. Come on, Blue. Especially you. Come on, you're silly enough. I don't know how you. Really, guys? Everybody's gonna shove themselves in a corner. Let's go. Come on, ladies. I was trying to let the African guy see their girl, or whatever. I know she is adorable, isn't she? Hi, Layla. Hi, Layla. See, here comes Blue Bird. See, and she'll bite at them. You see that? You see that? She does not want him anywhere near her nest. Come on, Pretty Bird. Let's leave her be. Come on, buddy. Go on. Good boy. You see what I mean? Isn't that strange? Like, she's actually hissing and biting at the other geese, at cats and chickens and whatever else comes near her nest. And so far, the only thing that I've been able to confirm that she doesn't seem to mind is me. And it's strange. Come on, babies! Come on, babies! Come on, babies! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's leave Layla be. Come on! Come on, Goofy. Good boy. Hey, get your kale. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. 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 Another thing that's been baffling me is what is that noise that the Canada geese keep making? Every time in the evening when I go, you hear that? Charlie. No. Anyways, they copy it. She did it one time. I don't know if the camera picked it up, the phone picked it up, but she like does this rumble. No, you don't want to do it right now? No? Okay. Charlie's been making progress, by the way. She used to not like me touching her at all. Now she lets me pet her for a little bit before she walks away. Whereas Blue still takes off. She's like, no, don't touch. Anyway, she does this thing where she actually does the same sound. She goes, but she does it in like a really low tone, where she's like it's a really low, like a rumbling. And she'll do this as an answer to me doing that rolling sound, right? That R, whatever you want to call it. So I was trying to figure it out, and I tried to look it up online to see what that potentially means. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying to the geese. It seems to be something they use as a form of communication, you know? So I'm trying to figure it out, but she's actually doing it. And she did it right after I first started doing it. He's a big old mosquito. Look at her behavior. She's so freaked out by it. She was doing it, but you couldn't hear her because she was too far away, and Blue wasn't doing it, but Charlie was doing it. Grr. Anyway, I'll stop trying. It's just a strange rumble, and I'm trying to figure it out because I don't think I hear other geese ever making that sound, and I've never heard of Canada geese doing it. So part of me is wondering if it's something that they just do because I do it. I do this very often. I've done it with Pretty Bird his whole life. Done it with Nugget. I do it with birds a lot because when they're babies, chickens and geese, they do that sound when they're cuddly. Like when they're all snuggled in and they go. The chickens still do it at this age, actually. These guys, the juveniles, they still do it. When they're all cuddling together at night, going to sleep, they go. Right? Yeah, you do. Anyway, and I was trying to figure out if it's like a sound of content, like a cuddly sound. That's what I'm thinking it is, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that they make that sound and that they make it as an answer, right? Yes. It's like a purr or whatever. It's strange because I haven't been able to figure out what it means. I even made a couple of shorts about it. Like, and I caught it on camera a couple of times, but So far, nobody's had an answer to it. Hoping maybe at some point I'll figure it out. Come on, step up. Good job. Good job. Come on. Let's go night-night. Come on. You two are doing one heck of a good job. Good job, you two. Those two are doing a great job going to bed at night. Come on, step up. Buck, buck, buck. Good girl. Good girl. Hold on. Nope. You got off too soon. Come on. The ride's not over yet. The ride is not over yet, mamas. Come here. You got to get off down here. There you go. That's the end of the ride. Come here. Come on. Step up. Nope. All right, let's go this way then. There you go. Go to bed. Go to bed. All right, let's see if you'll do better. Step up. Good babies. Good babies. There you go. It seems to be some sort of a bird purr, right? That's now the thing is, I kind of wonder if it's that like sound that my Africans don't do it. Chinese Africans, the hat, whatever. African, tree Africans. They'll done echo. They'll do it. They'll like say, look, she's gonna get mad. She does not like it when the chickens come near her. Anyway, so they'll do something somewhat similar, like more like a hype, but it's like a, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you even know what you're doing? Yeah? Did you succeed at what you were doing? Come here. Come on, little rooster. You're always so difficult. There you go. Go inside. All right, Cobra, are you going to behave tonight? Come on. Step up. Good job, Cobra. Cobra. Ow, your claws hurt. Come on, Cobra. No, that's the wrong spot to get off. You know better. Get to bed. You guys are all being misbehaved tonight. Usually you guys do so good stepping up and going to bed. You I don't trust. I already know you're not going to do it. See? He never stays on my hand. Never. Never, never, never. All right, come on, buddy. I know. Come on, little rooster. Now I need to go and chase down your other sibling that decided to jump down and be a doofus. Hi! How you doing over there? Hi, Delta. Hi, Delta. Yep. Always with your nose up in the air. And then he starts shaking. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. And then when I touch him, he backs up and goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Really, chicken? Did you have to use my head as a ramp? That was necessary? Okay. Glad we talked about it. Excuse me, Sweetie Bird. You need to quit nipping at my feet. Makes me nervous. Chicken, don't do it. Go this way. Go this way. You don't want it, that's fine. I won't pick you up, but I'm still going to herd you in there. There you go. Good night. So they weren't exhausting at all. All right, close this window. So how are your goosies doing? Have they started mating? Have you, I don't know what your weather is like right now, so you still have snow, right? Or is it finally melting? Hi, Nugget. Do you want some treats? Are you still being... Pretty do you have to eat Nuggets food? You know that's rude, right? You've got a bunch of kale over here. There's like literally no reason for you to be over there eating that. You did it. You know what? Forget it. You guys keep stepping on the food. I'm not giving that to Layla. I'm giving her fresh kale. Yes, I'll let you have the second bunch of kale, you spoiled little butts. Excuse me. There you go, Layla. There you go, Layla. You're such a good mom. Hi, Layla. I know. Come here. Here you go. Good girl. Yes, Mama's. Good girl. All right. Hey, Charlie. Yes, Charlie. Hi, bees. Yes, Charlie. Can't eat my finger. That's my finger. That's my finger. Blue's like, what the hell? Why are you touching me? Hey, guys, come on. Be careful. Could you, like, not eat my head? See? I knew you guys ripped that plastic. Better not have eaten any. We're gonna have problems. You got a bunch of kale laying around, but oh, no. You got to get the one that's in the bag. That's the good one, right? That's the special one, the one you're not supposed to mess with. Just tastes better that way. Could you, like, not nibble? Excuse you. Weirdo. Can't do anything without somebody nibbling somewhere. Pretty bird on my ankles. Charlie's nibbling my legs. Ah. Here we go. There's your water. Ow, that was my ankle. Stop it, you little ankle biter. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. No biting, pretty bird. I swear he's enjoying it way too much. Could you not? Can I move, please? He's like, how do you push me? You're the one standing in my way. Why are you following me? I did not tell you to follow me. Nugget. Here you go, Mama. Nugget. Num num num. Can I say hi to Nugget? Am I allowed? Could you get out of my bag? Thank you, Delta. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I gotta go grab something real quick. I'll be right back. You guys behave for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I know. I'm asking too much. Ah, Lord. And it's hot outside tonight, too. Jesus. It is humid. It is hot. It's insane. I'm sweating. Way too hot. My yard is flooded. Still. Because the ground has still not recovered. Look at this. Certain areas of my yard is swampland now. This makes it now very easy for me to get straw inside the coop. I thought, hey, put the straw bale over here so the chickens don't tear it apart. That way, it stays intact for longer. But oh no, chickens had other ideas. They thought, hey, look, Mom left us a snack. She left us a challenge. Challenge accepted. And then they went for it. 5 minutes later, it looked like that. No, don't fall into the mud. No! Ah! I'm holding you guys in an awkward way. Oh. Excuse me. Incoming straw. Yes, pretty bird. I know you don't like it. You like it when I carry stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leave me be. Devil child. Alright. We're gonna have the pokies. Excuse me, pretty bird. I'm like working over here. Could you not? Could you not? Excuse me, pretty bird. Pretty bird. She doesn't want you over there, buddy. I'm sorry. She really doesn't. You see that? She has serious issues with him being over here. Pretty bird. No, that's her food. Let's go. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Enough playing. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Trust me. You fit on the way here. You can fit on the way back. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You're like a cat. You get up the tree and then you think you can't get down. I'm sorry, Layla. I don't mean to stress you out tonight. Pretty bird. I'm really and straight for the ankle. You kidding me? You are just being the sweetest little goose tonight. Let's go. Leave her be. No. Layla did not invite you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Move it. Move it. Move it. Thank you. Nope. Mama's closing up. No more bothering Layla tonight. No more bugging Layla. Hey, Squirt, you got the right idea. She's like, nope, I'll be over here now. She's like, I'll hang out over here. Oh no, totally has nothing to do with you guys or your crazy stuff. Just, you know, just fun. And I do take a small amount of feed. And I put it in there. Mainly for Squirt to nibble on. And then scoop this down. Hey, but I'm trying to get in there. Could you let me? You know you're looking crazy right now. This is not looking smart. This is looking crazy. Can I? There, I'll let you go first. Go ahead. Go first. All right, you happy? All right, now let me go. I'm getting Layla's food. Thank you. Good talk. Thanks for compromising. What are you doing? Huh? You're not dealing with the crazy right now, Charlie? It's your man. You chose him. You picked him. Don't look at me all funny. She's like, oh dear. What did I get myself into? I mean, he's the only one that's really a choice. Look at this. All that lost in the mud. Oh well. Oh, gotta grab these puppies. What the hell is that? For a second, I thought there was a flea in the bowl. I was like, what the hell is jumping in there? It was a little tiny fly that was having problems flying. It flew off. I was like, what the hell? Since when do fleas infest food pools? A little gnat thingy. What that was. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me one. Since you guys were so sweet to let Squirt eat. Right? Yeah. I don't know why I took the scooper outside. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Hungry. Anybody else hungry? Y'all want a sandwich? Oh. There you go. Excuse me, Delta. Why are you poking me? That's empty. I'm gonna use that to shovel water now. Just kidding. Pretty sure. Yep, I turned that off. There we go. See, it's not supposed to be very deep or anything. It's just supposed to be a little bit of water for Layla to be able to take sips from it if she needs to, if she wants to. So she's not just sitting there without anything. Here you go. You want some water? Want some water? Yeah, you do. Go ahead. Go ahead, Layla. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Have some drink. Go ahead and check some water for a second. I won't leave it there. It won't hurt your eggs for you to take a sip of water, Mama. That enough? Here you go. Look. It'll be right here for you when you need it, okay? You getting yourself a snack out of Layla's bowl? You little thief. You spoiled butt. You just have to have some of her food, don't you? Just couldn't live with yourself otherwise, could you? You are such a dork. And I think she appreciates it when I put food and water over here. I do this twice a day, and I'll continue doing this twice a day. In the late afternoon, after she's already been sitting for a couple of hours, and then in the evening again real quick. Just help her take a couple of sips, a couple of bites, just to help her out a little bit, make sure she's getting a little bit of water and a little bit of food. Here you go, Mama. Hey, look, if you kind of press that up a little bit, it's okay, Mama. It's okay. Look, and put this a little bit closer. Look, Layla. Layla, look. It's a little bit easier to reach now. You'll be able to stretch your neck that long, especially if you turn. What do you think, Layla? Yeah, she's hungry. See, in this way, she can literally sit on her eggs and eat. Or she can do this, take a couple of bites, take a sip or two of water. And hopefully that will help her not lose as much weight while she's incubating those eggs. But she's going to be working hard on that. Trying to help her a little bit, you know? Use some water, some grain, and some kale there for her. Now, the reason I don't put water and grain next to her during the day is because I don't want to encourage the chickens to come and hang out and eat and forage next to her nest and stress her out. So, oh no, no. Honey, let's not put these down there. I don't know if that's bad for your eggs. Being a good mama. Keep going like this, and I'm gonna let you have the other 3 eggs. Maybe. See, and that's the benefit right there. And I try not to make it a lot of water. Only not very deep. But it's deep enough for her to take sips of water out of it and be able to eat a little bit of food and have something to drink afterwards to wash it down. Now she still has her deep bowl over here of water to help her out. She's so diligent working on her eggs. I'm so proud of her. Good girl, Layla. I also plan to write Layla's previous owner and ask her if, when Layla built a nest and laid eggs last year, I'm curious if she sat and hatched her own eggs, or if they took the eggs. Like if Layla ever had a chance to hatch out her own clutch. Because now you're nibbling on my legs. There it is. You messed that one up. Anyway, there it was. We did it a couple of times. Really? Stupid giant mosquito. Female mosquito thingy right in my face. Like right against my mouth. It's always appreciated. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm trying to put this here. Pepper, oh, it's night time. Buddy, it's night time. I set up the fan over here. I'm hoping that kind of helps Layla over there cool down a little bit. If it stays hot. I just did that today again. Set it up again to help her out. Pretty bird. It's night time. Let's go, buddy. Come on. You have num-nums over there. Let's go. No attitude. Let's go night-night. Pretty bird. Excuse you. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, big bird. Let's go. You too, Squirt. Come on. It's night time. Can you stop? Do not bite her. Go ahead, Squirt. It's okay. Go ahead, Squirt. Are you kidding me? Excuse you. Squirt, tiny goose. That is not nice of you. That's not nice of you. No. Leave her be. Don't do it. With your big honker. Now, when are you going to let you chase after her, buddy? I don't like it when you do that. See, Squirt. Bad enough. Pretty bird. Don't attack the shovel. Seriously, dude. Attacking a shovel. Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. Mama needs to lock up. Night-night, Layla. Night-night, Layla. Night-night, chickens. Night-night. 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 Night, 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 night. I'll bring you snacks tomorrow. What are you doing, Nugget? It's bedtime. One must go back to bed. If you want a snack, I get a snack. Go back to bed. This is not wake up time. This is go night time. It's poking my foot. Got straw on my foot. Kitties. Kitty. Almost forgot something. Almost forgot a little something. Got our handsome little rooster in there and the three girls starting to learn. Hey, Layla. You cooling them now? What you doing, Mama? down there. I'm not sure if I'm getting dead eggs. Ripped out to make sure she can insulate her eggs. Good girl, Layla. Good girl. She's so busy. I think she's trying to reposition herself to be able to reach food and water. She's so diligent about getting all the gaps filled in. Yep, that's exactly what she wanted. She wanted to be able to reach the food. And personally, I think this helps. I think this helps her incubation process, helps her stay healthier so that she can eat. I know, Mama. I know. Don't worry. Night night, Layla. Mommy loves you, pretty girl. That's a chicken egg. That's a chicken egg, Mama. Okay? That's a chicken egg. I promise. It's not one of yours. Night night. You're such a sweet girl. Night night, Layla. Yes, night night. All right. Kitchens are locked up. Dicks are locked up. Pretty Bird looks a mess from all the fighting this year. Pretty Bird. All right, I was out here for very long. Night night. Pretty long live. And my friend said, let's take a look. And I had to take care of a few things. So I took my time taking care of a few things. Anyway, it's time to go to bed, go to sleep. I'm gonna have me a snack tonight, and then go to bed. Oh, so beautifully muddy. Ah. Mm, mm. Ow. Mm. I was tired. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. You guys have fun tonight. You stay safe tonight, regardless of what your plans are tonight. You know, be safe. If you are going somewhere, make sure you have a DD. If you're not going anywhere and you're a parent, make sure you have a PD. I'm sorry, a DP. Haven't used that word in a long time. Designated parent. Something I used to do. Me and my husband. We're staying in. If we're having a little drink in the evening while the kids were asleep, we would have a designated parent. A parent who didn't drink more than one drink. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty. At the latest, I'll be back on by what? Lockup in the evening. I usually go live for lockup. And lockup usually is between 7 and 7:20 in the evenings, Texan time, US. And during the day, usually I go online somewhere between noon and 3. It depends on what I'm doing and when I get around to doing like outside chores. But that's usually when I like go online and have time to just video for a little bit while I'm doing other things online. Outside online. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping in. Have a good night.